Darragh's ancestors came from Altamont Street in Dublin, in Westport. He was living in Dublin, but he was a Covey, of Covey ancestry. And you mentioned Grace Gifford, and you mentioned the poem that I'm going to read actually, I See His Blood Upon the Rose. I do a bit of work for an organisation called the ACP, the Association of Catholic Priests. We're trying hard to get this Catholic priest into it. We're trying very hard. But you see, he's the Pope's kind of emissary, whatever the word is here. But we'll get him yet. But yesterday, as it happened, I just rang a friend of mine in Dublin. I was trying to just check addresses. And his name is John Collins, a priest in St. James's Parish, where Guinness is. And it's actually the start of, if anyone does the Camino, that's where you get your passport for the Camino. That's why it's called St. James's Gate, because it's in honour of the Camino going back 800 years, believe it or not, this year, the Camino. The Irish people have been doing the Camino, same as Ballintubber. But I was chatting to him anyway, and I was on his website, and I discovered that Grace Gifford and Joseph Mary Plunkett, that the chalice and the ciboria used the night they got married, which was before Joseph Mary Plunkett was executed, they're in his parish, just as it happens. And I just happened to tell him that I was going to be here tonight. So there are a lot of little links, Ali was here talking earlier on to his MC and talking about Jarlath's. There's a huge Jarlath's connection because all the McNallys were we were Jarlath's boys, even though some of us went to CBS for a while, but we were Jarlath's boys. We went to Jarlath's. I know Shaw is here, Dara is here, there's 1, 2, 3, and the Duke is here. We called Rory the Duke. He was the guy on the CD we called the Duke, so I just want to honour his presence. I see his blood upon the rose, and in the stars the glory of his eyes. His body gleams amid eternal snows. His tears fall from the skies. I see his face in every flower. The thunder and the singing of the birds are but his voice, and carven by his power, rocks are his written words. All pathways by his feet are worn. His strong heart stirs the ever-beating sea. His crown of thorns is twinned with every thorn. His cross is every tree. I just want to say, we go back a